Imagine this. You read a story, you understand the plot, you know the characters, but when it comes to writing about it, you feel stuck. What exactly am I supposed to analyze? That is where literary analysis begins. Today, we are going to learn how to write a literary analysis step by step in a simple and practical way. What is literary analysis? First, let's understand the concept. To analyze means to examine something carefully, breaking it into parts to understand how those parts work together. So, a literary analysis is not just about telling the story, it is about explaining how different elements of a text work together to express a deeper meaning. In other words, you are not just identifying elements, you are explaining why they matter. Let us discuss step 1. Identify the author's purpose. Every strong literary analysis begins with one question. What is the author trying to say? This is what we call the theme, the central idea, message, or life lesson in the text. For example, in Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, one major theme is forbidden love. In The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, a key theme is accepting mortality in the face of illness. Now, ask yourself, what idea does the author want the reader to understand? Which message stands out the most to you? Choose one main purpose. This will become the thesis, the backbone of your analysis. Let us discuss step 2, analyze key elements. Once you have the purpose, the next step is to answer, how does the author present this idea? You do this by analyzing key elements of the text. Let's go through them one by one. Plot. Look at the structure of events. What are the major conflicts? How do events unfold? Does the order of events highlight the theme? Setting. Consider time and place. Does the time period affect the story? Does the location have symbolic meaning? Are social or cultural factors important? 3. Characters. Focus on development and roles. Who is the protagonist? Who is the antagonist? How do characters change over time? What causes these changes? 4. Point of view. Think about narration. Is the story first person, third person, omniscient? Why did the author choose this perspective? What does it add to the reader's understanding? Section 5. Style. Examine language and structure. Is the language simple or complex? Does the format influence meaning? Are there patterns like repetition? 6. Figurative language. Look deeper into literary devices. Are there metaphors, symbols, or similes? What do they represent? Why did the author use them? All these elements become your evidence. They support your interpretation of the theme. Now discuss. Step 3. Connect ideas. Now comes the most important part. You must connect your analysis back to the author's purpose. How does this element support the theme? Every point you make should answer this. How does this element support the theme? Let's take a simple example from The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Purpose: the story presents the idea of a mother's unconditional and sacrificial love. Now connect elements to this purpose. Plot: the tree continuously gives to the boy even at her own expense. The boy becomes more demanding while the tree remains selfless. Setting: time passes, showing how relationships change with age. Point of view: third person narration allows us to understand both characters. Style: simple language makes the message universal and emotional. Figurative language: the tree symbolizes a mother figure. Building the thesis: now combine everything into a strong thesis statement. For example, through the use of symbolism and simple narrative style, Shel Silverstein highlights the deeply sacrificial nature of a mother's love. This is what your literary analysis should do. Make a claim and support it with evidence from the text. So remember, writing a literary analysis is a three-step process. 1. Identify the author's purpose. 2. Analyze key elements. 3. Connect everything back to the theme. Once you master this process, you will not just read literature, you will understand it at a much deeper level. If you found this lecture helpful, please subscribe, like, and share our video so more learners can benefit from it.